What is up, peeps? This is For The Win TCG, and let's welcome you back to another YouTube video. And today, we are going to be doing the challenge series. And I'm actually picking a challenge here, which is quite a popular challenge throughout these videos. And it is the one Pokemon challenge. So the idea is very simple. We play a deck where we can only use one of each Pokemon. So I've decided to go with fighting because it's got a lot of various single energy attackers. You've got Buzzwole, you've got Regirock, and of course you've got Landorus. And I decided to include Marshadow because Marshadow can actually replicate these attack, which is a great way of, these Pokemon, which is a great way of dealing with this condition that we have. I also have a Marshadow Machamp GX, which I will be making a deck on soon, by the way. Shout out to Pokénerd Center there. Which I thought works in unison with the likes of Landorus. We've thrown in Buzzwole as well. Now that I've seen it, I think a Beast Ring would really fit in here, but regardless, we're just going to roll with it. We've got Marshadow, Lele, Dedenne, a lot of consistency cards that are quite valuable in some sense because playing a one-of in a deck is very unreliable. So I thought of what would be a good kind of thing to focus on that could achieve a consistent outcome. So what I mean by that is, okay, I'm only allowed one of each Pokemon, but there's a ton of Pokemon out there that kind of do a similar thing. And I thought Fighting's the best one because Buzzwole's got a great single energy attack. Regirock has a decent single energy attack. Landorus has a decent single energy attack. So that's three decent single energy attacks, which basically can effectively count as free Pokemon, right? Because it's doing the same type of thing. Well, I guess Buzzwole GX even has a good single energy attack. So I thought it's in this challenge, the best thing to do would really be to focus on the attacks used rather than the Pokemon. And making sure that the attacks used can consistently line up together. That was the idea, at least. So we need to see if that helps us here. We're actually playing a Buzzwole matchup as well. That's crazy. Let's give him a bit of a... yeah, that's kind of dope. By the way, just to let you know, my washing machine is on in the background, so I really do apologize if it does come on really loud. Oh, they quit. Okay, I was really looking forward to that, but sure. Yeah, we'll take it. Yes, I'm sorry if it does come on there. And let me just see who I got this idea of initially. I think it is Heavy, I think. I'm pretty sure someone did say it before, so I'm not 100% if I've got it with me now. If that is the case and it's someone else that said it first, then I will backtrack and say that in the next video. But I've got the comment from Heavy here, which is the one I took on board. So that'd be that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying this one out. It looks really fun and entertaining as well. Oh my god, I've got a huge spot there. Bloody hell. Yeah, I really want to see how this goes. I've included a lot of trainer cards in this deck. The idea behind it is that when it comes to our prizes, I'd rather prize trainers than our Pokemon because we only have one of each, right? So we want to keep as much as possible. And a really good card in this deck is Rescue Stretcher because it allows you to recover the cards you've lost, which basically adds more. So I've added 2 Rescue Stretch in there, which is also something I thought was pretty cool. I'm going to throw a Landorus down here, go for a Judge Whistle, see what we pull. And I think I'm just going to go for a Marshadow here. Turn on Marshadow is always just devastating, so I wouldn't mind just doing that to them. And we get a Lily off it, great. So we can throw down another card here. Let's see what we can put down. Maybe a Ranguru would be a good shout for now. So let's throw a Ranguru down just in case we dead draw. Throw an energy onto this active Buzz. And oh, I should have Ranguru'd first, but that's fine. We'll go for the Lily here. And I think we just pass. I think that's the case. So yeah, Rescue Stretch is good because it allows us to reuse Pokemon. Marshadow is decent because it allows us to, again, reuse Pokemon technically. So it kind of allows us to navigate that condition that we have. Oh my god, it's Buzzwole again. Buzzwole's everywhere. What's going on? What is happening? What's this Buzzwole train that we're seeing? They got their own field blower. All right. Okay, okay. Now we can try and... oh, well... Depends what we get next hand, but I was going to say Guzma, Landorus, and then hit the Buzzwole on the bench while trying to trap the Diancie, and then eventually moving energy to Buzzwole with Landorus and attacking with Buzzwole. That was my thought process, at least. But it seems like that's not going to be achievable here. Although, tell a lie, if the Slugma's stuck in the active, then we should be fine. Definitely. Now, I know Beast Energy would have worked in this deck as well, but it's 2 Pokemon out of 11 different Pokemon, so that's kind of why I didn't throw it in there, because it would just be a little bit inconsistent. Alright, throw that down, and go for the Ranguru. I'm just going to start poking this Buzzwole for the time being, and later on we can take it out, that's for sure. Let's throw that on here. Yeah, let's linear attack to the bench Buzzwole. Next time we can go for Power Cyclone on the active, so long as we stay alive and they ain't got no weird play. And we can Power Cyclone to the Buzzwole and then go with a Guzma energy attached to KO the Buzzwole next turn. So that's kind of where my head's at right now with what we've got. I did think fighting would be the best here because there's so many basic fighting Pokemon that's good. And Diancie really helps as well. Of course, Fighting Dojo would be fantastic in this deck, but it is still banned on the game, unfortunately. So that's just the way it is, unfortunately. So we have to just kind of make do. So I think Brooklet Hill is the great alternative here as well. So I thought might as well go with that at the very least. Yeah, I think that was the best way to go because I didn't want to go with any sort of Shrine because we're playing GX Pokemon here. Otherwise, we're really limiting ourselves, which is bad. So, right, I think what I do is we could Guzma and they've probably got a switch. So we could Guzma and just hit into this for the time being. And we could actually move the energy to the Baby Buzz and just kind of poke our way to victory. Okay, I've got an idea. But yeah, we actually are going to Guzma this Buzzwole up anyway. We are inviting a powerful Jet Punch here. But the odds of them getting a KO in this Landorus next turn are so slim. So I'm pretty confident in just doing this. Moving the energy to the Buzz. Next turn we can, so long as we get an energy next turn, we can just retreat KO. Even if not, we can just Power Cyclone for KO anyway, and maybe move that energy to this Buzzwole or something of the sorts. That's what I'm thinking at least. So, oh, they're going for their own Guzma play. All right, fair play to you. Fair play to you. That's a bit tricky. That's very tricky. It seems like they're stuck, so we need to pull a Guzma out of this one, or at least a switch, which we play a decent amount of. So. If we get a switch, that would be valuable. But it seems like they're stuck. And it seems like we're stuck as well now because of this. So be it. Let's get rid of the Field Blower and the Rescue Stretcher. And we roll a Thin here. So let's just dead that. Let's attach an energy to the Baby Buzz here. Oh, I made a mistake. I should have attached the Landorus. Oh, I'm going to suffer from that one, I tell you. Oh, I'm going to suffer from that one. Yikes. Okay. That's bad news, man. I should not have done that. I would have had a KO this turn if I wasn't so... Alright, that's fine. We'll just roll with it for the time being. We might as well just go in there and attack into it. Just directly. And the reason why I'm bringing this up and attacking into it directly is... Actually, why did I do that? It would have been better off to promote the Diancie or something, but I would have assumed that they would have gone for some sort of switch card. Oh, you ace of... Really? Alright, next turn, so long as we get an energy, we are just going to find a Guzma, hopefully, and play it. I'm really navigating this poorly. I really am, so I apologize about that. There's so many plays I could have made just so much better. Definitely. So I think we need to find another Guzma. And we do play 4 Guzma in this deck, actually, because I thought it would be really good to kind of poke and pick in this deck. So... hopefully we can get another one out of it. That would be quite good. But they are going to Sledgehammer for a decent amount. Depends what we get here. We get an Erica. So not what we're looking for. But still something at least. I think we've got a Power Cyclone onto that for now. Next turn we can Lele for Guzma. We need an energy though. And then just KO this Buzz here. But as soon as we do that, we activate Sledgehammer, which is so scary. But then if they KO us... No, they won't activate Sledgehammer on our end because we're going to go down to 3 prizes. Or they're going to go down to 3 prizes. So it won't really work out the way I would like to anticipate it to. Man, that's a shame. Missing that KO on that Buzzwole. Oh, such a bad moment. Like, that would have been so good. They wouldn't have had the Ace of Rhoda play. They would have struggled to get this Buzzwole out and do some good damage. Oh, the pain. The pain. The pain is real. Well, here we are. Trying to adapt to whatever is going on here. I mean, we can just promote this Buzzwole, wait for it to get KO'd, and then Rescue Stretch the Buzzwole, and then go for Sledgehammer. For a KO on something, at least. That's what I'm thinking. What is this deck? What are we up against? I have no idea what's going on here. All right. Okay. Now, there's certain ways this can be navigated. We could Dedenne, we could Lele. If we Lele, we get the Guzma, but no energy to work with. If we Dedenne, we have the chance of getting both, but we waste a ton of resources. Yikes. Let's see what our deck is giving us for the time being. Let's do that. We have one switch. We don't really need switch. 2 Guzmas in deck. 5 energy. So there's a chance. I didn't want to get the Marshadow because I'm contemplating using the Dedenne right now. Because the odds of getting Guzma and energy are quite good. Because we can at least guarantee the knockout. And I don't think they're going to knock us out with a Sledgehammer. Wait, Sledgehammer will be doing 150, 170. They need a choice band to get the KO on our Buzzwole. Let's Dedenne. No. We could Guzma up and just poke the active with this and hope they ain't got no switch or anything like that. At least we can guarantee the Guzma here. It's not a very impactful turn, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's the safest route to take for the time being. And we do have Rescue Stretcher, so if they take out this Buzzwole eventually, which we want them to do, we want them to take a single prize Pokemon because we want our Sledgehammer turn. So if they take out this Buzzwole, we can Rescue Stretch it and hopefully find an energy and then go for our Sledgehammer. That's what I'm thinking of. Max what is the comment? What is this? What? This is the weirdest combination of cards I've seen in my life. I'm not sure if it's the Elo sitting there going, okay, you're playing only one of every card. Maybe your deck isn't as good as it could be. We'll match up against someone who's doing something similar. I don't know if that's what it is, because I've been coming up against decent decks recently, so there shouldn't be any other reason why. Regardless, I guess we can just work towards a swing around, right? We could just work towards one of them. I mean, yes. Might as well. If they don't KO us this turn, we do have a KO on this Buzzwole, so I doubt they're going to just drop a bloody Max Potion again. They could Ace a Roller, though. Oh, they got the switch. All right, that's something else. Wow, they got me the Lele. Okay, I see what they're doing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. They ain't got a KO, that's for sure. That's the show. But that'd be a good time to again top the Kaguzma because we can bring that up, KO it, and then then force them to Sledgehammer this, which would be valuable because we want this to go down, effectively speaking. Got a switch. We could go in with absorption here, but I really don't want a. Can we hit 170 with this? We can technically hit 170. We need to get 1 heads, right? 120. No, we need both. We need double heads. 120, 140. Choice band. We need double heads to 1-hit KO this thing, right? Should we risk it for a biscuit? We're going to risk it for a biscuit. Yeah, we are. We're going to risk it for a biscuit. Hopefully we pull a Guzma here, which we do. Good, 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 good. All right. If there's any time for a coin flip to work in my favor, it's now. Ah. Well, that didn't work out, did it? Oh, no, that's bad. That is bad. That is bad, 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 bad. And they're definitely getting the KO on us, which will activate the Sledgehammer. So we can actually just drop the Marshadow GX and Sledgehammer something, which would be cool. I kind of want to Sledgehammer this thing, believe it or not, because that's going to be a big problem. So if they take this out, I'm going to promote the Marshadow, drop our own Marshadow GX if we don't put a Rescue Stretcher, because I'd rather use, obviously, the Buzzwole. But if we don't put a Rescue Stretcher here, we are definitely just going to go straight in with this Marshadow and just take out the baby Buzz, because that's going to be the threat the turn after. So that's what we're doing here. We're just going to take it out, and so long as this Marshadow doesn't go down, we can go for another Sledgehammer play. So let's do it. Get out of here. All right, we're taking a prize, thankfully. It's a bit of a winder, this game, because of these Ace of Rollers and Max Potions. I mean, we would have been well ahead if I made the right choices, but I didn't, so be it. But so long as they don't have anything to really respond with, which they shouldn't, because we aren't really at the point of where their Beast Ring would be activated, so we can just mess around here. Now, promoting that Buzzwole is very bad. They should have definitely promoted the Lele to at least give them retreat if they need to, because now they have to get a switch or something to be able to do something valuable here. Okay. Looks like they are going to go for Lele, at the very least. I mean, his deck does make some sort of sense, right? It is just a Buzzwole deck, but it is a bit all over the place. And it is consistent. They're using the right cards. I'll give them that. But right now, we've got a free knockout here, which would really help out. But we are very, very, very susceptible to a KO ourselves. So we gotta be a bit careful. Gotta be careful. We could just retreat if we pull an energy here and just go into Buzzwole GX. No, that's not going to happen for the time being. Let's just Judge Whistle, see what we get. I mean, I'm sure my energy is scarce right now. I'm sure it's quite thin. Yeah, it's got to be thin. We could... Oh, I don't want to mess around here. I don't want to... Alright, let's Field Blow away these two, because that could be valuable. And let's just go for the good old Sledgy Wedgie. There we go. Oh, we could discharge 50 damage time energy attach this. Oh, I didn't know we could do it. Linear. We could actually linear attack as well. I didn't even know about that. Oh my god, we can linear attack for Lele later on. Oh my god, that's busted. Okay, let's just Sledgehammer. Maybe I should have done that last turn instead of Sledgehammer, but I didn't want to activate their Sledgehammer, so that's kind of my thought process at least. So we can actually, because of our Landorus, we can actually linear attack that for KO as well, which is so good actually. So that's really paid off. Thank the Lord. Right, there's that Beast Ring we were expecting. So they probably do have the KO in here, unfortunately. But we can respond so long as we pull a Choice Band with our own KO. So that's good. But they do need to pull off another energy here. And if they don't, then that is really bad. Because we'll be going miles ahead when it comes to it. Like, being able to use linear attack would be so busted right here. It would just be stupid. Because we can just go ahead and just take the Lele and then whatever's in the active, we can finish up with Buzzwole for game, right? That's what I'm thinking at the very least. So fingers crossed. They got a Zora! Okay, now it makes sense why they're playing this. Oh, they can Ranguru, can't they? Damn, they're definitely going to get the energy. But it would have been great to have this one more turn to be able to just take this out, but that may not be the case. I mean, it would be a miracle to pull off a Rescue Stretcher of Energy and linear attack with our own Landorus, forcing them to take effectively 3 prizes instead of 2, right? Because if you take out 2 GXs, they win. So that's something to think about. Okay, so they didn't pull themselves the energy. But if we get the combo we're looking for here, a Rescue Stretch. We do get a Rescue Stretch. And we do have the Dene, and that could really work. Wow, you don't! What are you doing? You could have top decked an energy and KO'd me. Okay, this is probably an inexperienced player. Let's just be real, like, for a split second. This is probably someone that's not got the best experience. So, they might be new to the game. And we have to just kind of be humble in that sense. Yeah, they quit. Fair play to you. Right, that is just so uncomfortable to play. Don't get me wrong, it was fun. But I think I'm going to stop it there before my washing machine goes absolutely crazy and disrupts the whole video. And before I kind of lose the plot as well. This is the deck. Go try it out for yourself. Again, huge shout out to Heavy for bringing this up. And, well, I guess he's the one that made me kind of see it. But if I did miss you out and you did call it, again, thank you for the suggestion. And I will definitely give you a shout out in another video for certain, because I want to make sure that I give people credit where credit is due. But yeah, with that all said, let me know your thoughts down below. I'd love to know. And of course, leave your own challenges if you want me to take them on. But of course, leave a like and of course, subscribe. But most importantly, up until, well, I will believe it may be tomorrow. It may not. It might be on the weekend. But until next time, please do take care and peace.